Word around town, heard you get around. Get the from round, you ain't even from the town.
Take off. Where the kid came from? Where? When she see the done, the robber came red like a plum. The street like the sun. I got a ride with a in the passenger seat, like she got a. Look at the charm. Rainbow Daytona, I like a charm to arm. That is born. Oh, that's your man, come get her, can't help it, she gone. Count up a bad, but no, it ain't torn. If it ain't my money, I think it's annoying. Hop in the road with no key and I storm. BB the belt and I BB the arm. Hop on the PJ, go visit the farm. Ain't no one out there, whatever you want. Put that little boy, come I'm on the ground. I know some got rich off digits of Apple iPhones. Throw that down, I get fly like a drone. She won't leave me alone. Cap of the bones, the wallet is chrome. They say that the op, but loving the song. Eat up the when they come around and then go and put everything we got on. If I got a plate, you know that he ate. On 2 blocks, so one thing I can't do is hate. I like what you're doing, just humble yourself. And know we the ones that open the gate.
Yeah, word around town, heard you get around. Get the from round, you ain't even from the town.
Big body years, fast and the furious. Gripping my watch the rear of the mirror. But guess on my neck on the leer, I'm superior. 250 each year, what you say I can't hear. My prices, they lower than Sears. Beat it up by the gear. Dropped out of school cause I didn't want to hear. I was thinking about making an M every period. Got my off the block. 17 hot trying to plot on the guap. They had to go and get a knot. I was on the block, ain't knowing about a yacht. Out on my watch. Got baby cake in your Birkin, why not? Bought it, fell in love when I beat them in dough. We beat them in clothes. We beat them in Lambos in a row. Hold up my wrist, it got rocks like hoes. Dispose on my kids, don't talk no more. My roller got skitters, you taste the rainbow. Keep down the dirt, Curtis blow. Put the load on the knob and it go. Bad, but got nothing to give. I'm a dad in this industry, I got some kids. She wanna fuck me, I know I can see it. Chip for some clock. Had her jump on the up and we slid. I don't be my dog, that's the wig. Make the money 8 ways, I'm a squid. He tellin', he yellin', he work with the.
Yeah, word around.
It's the Western Conference on display. Featuring the Minnesota Timberwolves. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Today's game continues this Los Angeles Clippers homestand. And, of course, Paul George. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team. And really the last guy I expected to see them move.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Towns. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Pass to Morris. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Back to Murray. Pass to Towns. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Now here's Wall. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Outside, Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
A whole lot of everything from Karl Anthony Towns, the big who can stretch you from distance.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And Wall. Here we go now. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Morris, no good. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Outside for Murray. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Wall. And the wide-open shot from Morris. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You have now got to respect the three-point shooting ability of Marcus Morris. He understands now he's got to take that shot.
Here's Towns. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Wall looking it over. Morris a screen. Takes a three. Buries the long-range jumper. Morris has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Clippers.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands. Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And here's Wall. After the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for L.A.
When John Wall has been healthy, this guy has been a consistently solid force with his speed and ability to get downhill. Really incredible awareness.
Drives to the hoop. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
You can see the wide variety of ways that Karl-Anthony Towns can put points on the board. There isn't an aspect of the offensive end of the floor that he doesn't do well.
Up top, Morris. Back to Wall. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a thing. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Here's Leonard. Pass to Zubac. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional fouls, replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
And it's Murray with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Prince wide open. Off the left rim and out.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Wall draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
One-on-one here. Outside for Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
Kobe with it, now guarded by Murray. Screen by Zubac. Takes it out to Leonard. Back to Wall. 6 to shoot. It's up a 3. Leonard, no luck. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. And it goes down 2 points. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, Morris. And the Clippers miss again. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Towns. It's Prince on the wing. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
Back to Kobe. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Leonard with the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. .124 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Şengün. And it's Brogdon on the drive. And the powerful one-handed slam.
How about putting it on the deck and going with a level of intention? Malcolm Brogdon on the drive.
To the middle. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got his first 2 points of the night.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Back to Brogdon. Pass to Powell. 4 on the clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Minnesota basketball.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now Şengün. Knocked loose. Here's Mann. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now Brogdon. And here's Rivers. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
What a sequence from Austin Rivers. That ball on the string, what a pretty dribble drive.
23.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And so here are the Clippers.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Pass to Brogdon. Pocket 6. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Sexton with it. Brogdon picks him up. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Marcus Morris, Sr. Kobe Bryant, John Wall.
Shot clock at 6.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Pass to Kornet. Back to Kobe. Leonard on the wing. Here's Kornet. What a terrific move that was.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. It's Wall with the drive.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And now here comes Wall, leading the break. And he goes right over to Angelo Russell and slams it down.
Now, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Murray with it. 6 points for him. Here's Towns. They shoot again. Outside for Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor. Inside. And stolen by Murray. Towns with it. Guarded now by Morris. Kicks it out to Prince. Knocks down the 3-ball. Prince has got 5 points so far.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
It's Morris atop the key. Outside Leonard. Here's Cornette. Can't hit from in close.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside, Towns.
Now fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one.
Clippers trail by 15. Outside Leonard. .41 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Bryant. To stop the run. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Dominant on the boards. Karl Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
Here's Wall, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Leonard. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 15 going into the break.
The Timberwolves, 47.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Timberwolves leading by 15. To the paint. Here's Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And Towns drops them both. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Brogdon outside. Morris a screen. Takes the 13-footer, and the jumper falls for him.
Well, just so good at taking advantage of the mid-range. Marcus Morris feels comfortable in that area.
And the shot goes down. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Leonard. Minnesota with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Simmons. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Williams. And Simmons with the rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Marcus Morris picks one up there. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Simmons. He can't get that one to fall. The Clippers go the other way with it. Outside, Batum. Brogdon outside. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
For 3, Brogdon. And Simmons with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 20. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Towns. Great D that time from Batum. Brogdon left side. That's tipped.
Taurean Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block.
The Timberwolves working the ball around them. And Simmons slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Leonard, no luck.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
No good from Simmons.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Karl-Anthony Towns.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The first one falls. Los Angeles making a switch here.
John Wall.
And so John Wall nails both of them. Here is Russell. Screen by Simmons. The shake. Got a hand on it.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Taurean Prince. And the first one drops. Leonard hits them both.
This guy turned himself into one of the league's top talents. Kawhi Leonard continues to be a dominant two-way force.
Now, here is Russell. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean,